Hello and welcome to Mindfulness Journaling. I am going to get the documents right now that are for today's class so I can link them to you. And let's see here. Let's look for recent. No. Let me, okay, give me a second. It wasn't there. Okay. Last opened by me. I'm sorry, guys. I put up new documents and I can't find them. I don't know what's going on. Review. Influence at work. Huh. That's kind of curious. Well, I don't know what's going on. I know I put the documents on my Google Drive, and let's see here. Let me search here real quick. Search and Drive.
I'm coming to assist.
Okay, coming to assist.
Mm-hmm.
Mine.
Are you on your Google Drive or are you on the
I'm on
recovery?
Mindfulness. I downloaded this morning. I put up on my Google Drive 2 documents. I put in this document, and I put it, and I can't find either document. It's not showing.
All right, go to recent. Are any of those it?
No, these are last week's.
Did you put it up on your
This
Recovery
is my
Center
Google
Drive, or
Drive.
did you put it on your Mary Google Drive?
Okay, let's go to the other drive. Sorry, folks.
Gotta love technical.
Yeah, I love. Oh, here it is! Yay! Okay, guys. Woohoo! Thank you, Amanda. Didn't know each email address has a different
Yeah, I do that all the time. I have to go between all of my different emails, and I put different stuff in different things. So.
Okay, so we need to make this a shareable document. Share, and let's see here. No, add people.
Here we go. Go change to anyone with the link.
Change to anyone with the link. There we go.
And then copy the link. All you have to do is click that button.
All right, we got it going, guys. Woo! Thank you, Amanda. You were my lifesaver. Yay! Okay, so I can. Okay, here are the documents we are using today in mindfulness journaling. And we are on week 4 of mindfulness journaling. Thank you for working with me and my not being able to find the document. And so we are in week 4, and I am going to start off our mindfulness journaling class today with the cleansing breath exercise. And we're just going to cleanse ourselves. We're going to take today and all the crazy that came with it, and we're going to bring ourselves to the moment. And we're going to sit comfortably, close our eyes, Take a few comfortable deep breaths. Ask yourself, what is your favorite body of water? The one which you feel most drawn? Is it a lake, river, stream, waterfall? Perhaps it's a big bath, or a funky shower room, or even a swimming pool. Choose just one. It needs to be a place which you feel happy to immerse yourself. Now create the perfect image of that water in your mind. Picture where it's set, what surrounds it. Experience the colors, sounds, and smells with it. Even taste the air on your tongue. Enjoy the beauty and the peace of it. Go to your water, immerse yourself. Where are you? What does it look like, sound like, taste? Let it cleanse over the thoughts that are just going a million miles a minute and take them away. Let the water cleanse you inside. Breathe deep. Enjoy. Let the water clean you. Open your eyes when you're ready. And make sure you feel grounded to your feet. And I needed that. I needed to have the water wash over me. I needed to have the water just take my thoughts and slow them down a whole lot. So this cleansing exercise is a beautiful thing. Use it to your advantage. And the cleansing exercise you will find from week 1 of mindfulness journaling. It's in the mindfulness journaling packet number 1, if you need to come back to it for yourself. So with that said, let's go to week 4 packet. And the week 4 packet starts with this page. And this page says, take a few deep, comfortable breaths and ground yourself before you do this. Then read through the pages slowly, really absorbing the words you have written or the pictures and symbols you've drawn. However you've expressed yourself thus far is right for you. As you do this, notice if your eyes are drawn to one page more strongly than any other. When we are really in the now and being mindful, things have a habit of happening without us trying to force anything. So keep breathing as you read and reread your notes about work and wait until you know what you would like to focus upon. Once you have chosen, continue with this section. So as we go on in today's section, we're going to look at what we've talked about work in the past 2 weeks and what stuck out to us. There was these sayings about what work is from week 3. When you love work, when you love what you do, work becomes fun. All work is an effort. The trick is to find what requires the least amount. The best part of work is when you finish. We listened to the music last week, and we had 9 to 5 and the Flight of the Bumblebee. And we had Hi Ho, the Walt Disney song, and Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. And then when we were talking about, when we introduced work to mindfulness, we're talking about the definitions of work and what definition stuck with us. And what sticks out in my mind out of what we've done the past 2 weeks I'm going to say it was this work affirmation, because positive affirmations have been something I've been really trying to make part of me right now. I value my work. It sustains me and others. And you know, my work has a value to it. I might not see it, but it keeps me and others going. And it's something I need to be aware of. It's something I need to not take for granted and be grateful for. So even though I feel like I have a good work ethic and the definitions we have of work, are all very important to me, and each one pinpoints a different part of job that I'm doing, or each job fits into a different definition. So what carries out through all that, the constant, is the affirmation that I value my work, it sustains me and others. So keeping that as what I would like to focus on, that's going to be my focus for what we're going to talk about in the rest of this section. We'll turn the page of our packet, and it says, take the work aspect you want to focus upon and either write it out below or draw it or whatever you want to express it on paper. Again, take your time, just let your energy flow. Well, I'm going to write down mine on the board, and here's a marker. So I value my work. It sustains me and others. Okay. So that's what I want to focus on. And does it want me to draw? Just let your energy flow. I value my work. Well, if we're going to draw and let it flow, I'm going to kind of do this in the art way. Here I am with my work, and I'm doing my presentation, and it's reaching out, and I'm reaching out to others. And it's like the ripple in the pond. And my work effort that I put into my job here at the center, here at my house, it radiates and affects others around me. My pet, my family, my environment. So that's kind of neat, and I like the insight how my work, what I do, my job, my task, it ripples out. It's like the pond in the water. And so if I focus on that and express it like I just did, let your energy flow, and your job, your task, your whatever is at hand, to me, it just kind of like throwing the rock in the pond, and it ripples out. And you don't know where those ripples go or who they affect. So focusing on that, that's where the work affirmation took me. And if we turn the page, it says to first simply gaze at what you produced and let it sink in, remembering to breathe deeply as you do so. What are your initial thoughts and feelings? Write them down below. What are my initial thoughts and feelings about the stone that's thrown into the pond, the task that's thrown into the pond, and it ripples out? I picked the clothes off the floor, and Lacey has more clear space to walk on. She won't walk over stuff, guys. She'll walk around it. I research how to do a project here at work to help teach others, or while I'm researching, like if I come across a link or something that somebody else can use, I immediately am sending it off to them. So what I'm focusing on, I might be focusing on healing through art, but if I come across something that's pertinent to somebody else, it ripples out and I send it on to somebody else so that it can cause them to ripple. I definitely like the pond and the rippling effect right now. Gaze at what I produced and remembering to breathe deeply as you do so. What are your initial thoughts and feelings? Write them down below. And you know what else? The thought just hit me. So we got the pond, and there's other stones being thrown into the pond, and the ripples are intersecting. Like, my ripple for healing through arts, I found a link that would go for Jeannie's journal prompting. And so her ripples of journal prompting intersected with mine, and I was able to share, and we were able to expand. So, it's interconnected. We affect each other without even realizing it. So, yeah, neat. Okay. Now, try taking this aspect of work right inside you. Let the words or images dance off the page and around you. Even feel yourself swallowing the words or image. Let it all go deep into you. Ask yourself, what is your body telling you? What are you feeling? Where is the feeling in your body? Transfer your focus to that part of your body. What sensations are you having? What does it make you feel and think? Let the sensations wash over you and through you and cleanse away anything you don't want to hold on to. Write down your experience. What I am feeling right now is I do the tasks here at the center. I share, I do the things when I'm with my friends and family. When I go to my house, I shut down and I don't do tasks. I'm not working on maintaining a standard of orderliness in my house. And that kind of causes a disconnect. What sensations am I having? I guess if I'm completely honest with myself, I am disconnecting at the house when it comes to work. I value my work and it sustains me and others because, believe it or not, guys, I think I'm buying into the old tape of I'm not worthy or I'm less than. And that's not true. Those tapes are very false, and I know that, and I've done tons of work on them. But I've somehow let them come to me at my house, and I don't do the tasks, and I don't do the job at home. So what am I feeling? I'm feeling disconnect. I'm feeling right now with you guys, I'll admit it's a little guilt and shame, but um those are emotions and they're valid. But what is important is what I do with those. And my therapist has told me to earn my things at the house. You know, do your laundry, and you can earn the pleasant things. And I think I really need to. I need the accountability, and sorry I'm ahhing on you guys, but my accountability to myself, I like being accountable to others. I like, why not accountable to myself? I value my work. It sustains me and others. I'm not sustaining myself at home. I'm not sustaining others at home because, yeah, but I value my work. So there's a little dissonance there. And I gotta make it, I don't have to do anything. I'm shoulding myself, and we're not going to should. I want to create a more equal. I don't want to buy into the less than or the not worthy tape, which obviously I'm buying into. You think you defeat these tapes? They pop up their ugly head in other ways, and I want to do this, and yeah. So yeah, I do value my work and it sustains me and others. And I need to throw that pebble into the pond at my house and not be stagnant, and to let the ripples happen so they can flow out, so they can interact with others. Yeah, you know, um, so if I look at that aspect of work, I see an inconsistency. I see something I can improve. I can't let it be stagnant. Home is stagnant, and it's set, and why is it stagnant? Because I'm buying into the less than and not worthy, and don't need to do that. Don't need to beat myself up like that. So, you know, wow, neat insight. I'm glad I'm doing this right now. I wish there was others online to interact and see if they're coming to any ahas in themselves. But that's the aha I got. Now we're going to turn the page yourself what you'd like to do with what you've experienced. Is there any action you want to take? Anything more you need to explore? Give yourself time to breathe comfortably and check in with yourself. Ask yourself an appropriate question such as, what do I want to do now work-wise? Close my eyes. What images are you seeing? What sensations? Take your time. You may notice some insight or suggestion coming to you. When you're ready, withdraw your energy by focusing on your feet and how heavy they feel on the ground. Remember to make notes below when you finish. Cleanse away anything you don't want afterwards. So this page is asking me, what am I going to do to break that bad tape I've bought into, that where I'm not valuing my work, where I'm not even doing work. I'm stopped. What steps am I going to take? How am I going to break that tape? It's not that I can't do the work. I know how to do the work. I really need to break that tape. Amanda says, my aha is that I have a lot of inner happiness I need to provide for myself. I need to find more joy in my everyday. Yeah. This exercise is so neat, Amanda. I'm glad it took you there. I'm glad it took me where I'm at. And this next page right now, what we're going to do to challenge ourselves is really, I won't say it's difficult, but it's a challenge. And if I close my eyes and think about it, I need to, the positive self, I need to hear that positive self-talk at home. I'm sure I do it, but I need to hear it. Because I always say it's important to listen to what's going on the inside and the outside. Because if you don't listen to what's going on the inside, you can't catch it. And I think I'm so stagnant at home. I'm so shut down at home. I'm not listening to the inside or the outside environment. I need to be with myself. I need to listen to the inside and the outside. And by listening to my inside and my outside, I'm going to realize I'm buying into the not worthy tape or the less than tape. And to break that, I do things for myself. That's how I overcame it. It's doing the small things. And I say, I always tell people, congratulate yourself for the baby steps. And I'm serious about that. I get really excited. Like somebody the other day shared, they got their oil changed, they got the tires, and I was just like, but they're like, but I didn't wake up till blah, blah. I'm like, you don't understand. You got up, you're productive, you took care of the car, congratulate yourself, cheerlead yourself, because nobody's going to do that for you. And seriously, be happy about it. You accomplished, and we need to take joy in the small things we do. So I need to wake up at my house and throw that little stone into the pond to create the ripples I'm talking about here. So that I can value my work. So it does sustain me at home. So I can feel at peace in my house again. What do I want to do now work-wise? I want to break those tapes at home so I can be productive and do work at the house. Wow, this is pretty hard, guys. This isn't the easiest introspection today. Not that it's ever easy, but more challenging than usual for me anyhow. So our next page is, where has your journey taken you now? It may have confused you or helped you clarify something for you. Remember, with mindfulness, there is no right or wrong outcome. Right below what your relationship with work feels like now. Where has the journey taken you to now? This morning's journey took me to an uncomfortable place that I needed to visit. And by sitting with it and visualizing, it was great. I mean, you know, oh, let's see what Amanda has to share. I want to find more happiness in the small things. Happy doesn't need to be so big and impactful. Happy can be small. Yes, happy can be small. Happy can be content. If you're content with something, you are happy. You know, the sun is shining. It makes me happy, but not happy as in surprise, but I'm content. It's good. So, happiness has very many levels, and we need to appreciate the low level isn't any less part of the happiness spectrum as the big happy. So I hope that made sense. But yeah, so where's the journey taking? It took me to the cool thing is it took me from because in therapy we're always talking about what have you done in the house this week, and it's never enough. It's never the quality is just poor. But we've never talked in therapy about how I'm buying into the not worthy tape. We're not buying into the less than tape. And if I tackle that tape, I can tackle by breaking down that barrier. I can hopefully start doing the small things like Amanda's talking about, find more happiness in the small things. I can cook my meal, do up the dishes right then and there, feel good for a cooked meal, not a microwave meal. And I ate healthy, and I was being self-care, and and it will break down by doing that, by doing those small pauses. I'm breaking down that I'm not worthy tape and the less than tape. Wow, you guys, you don't know how wow I am that those two tapes are still with me. I thought I conquered them. Obviously not, but they've manifested in my house into the craziness that is my house right now. And wow, so yeah. And but the important thing about this page, where did the journey take you to? There, remember, with mindfulness, there is no right or wrong outcome, because there's none. In mindfulness, you don't judge. You take out the non-judgmentalness, and we do discern between harmful. We do discern between harmful and helpful, dangerous and safe. But as far as good, bad, insignificant, very significant, no, those are judgments. So the small effort I make at home, like I said, I actually use one skillet to make a meal, and then I eat my meal, I clean it up, and small stuff, but significant. And I was saying you got to congratulate yourself, be your own cheerleader. I'm breaking down the I am worthy of a home cooked meal. I am worthy of, I'm not less than. I don't have to eat a microwave meal every night. stuff I'm buying into at the house that, yeah, because I do value work and I do want to sustain me and others. So if we turn the page, that was a hard work page. That was a hard workbook page. If we turn the page on the packet that I handed out, sometimes the most powerful way to be sitting in indecision or uncertainty, by accepting where we are and what is happening, we can fully experience the moment and then be better placed to make decisions in the future. Then, when we do move forward, we are clearer and more comfortable about what we really want. You can repeat this mindful exercise at any time, focusing on another aspect of work or continuing your present train of thought to understand it better. You are on a journey of exploration and discovery. There isn't a fixed endpoint, and there is no right or travel along your path. There is only the present moment and how you feel right now. So, what this page is doing is it's congratulating us for going through this journey that we just went through. This journey of what I wanted to focus on about me and work right now. And you know, when I drew how my work is ripple effects, and when you figure out what you have produced and done, and then when I looked around and I saw the dissonance. I saw that clearly, work across the board isn't, that I'm shutting down with my tasks and jobs. So yeah, it was a process to go through the exercises we just did. And I congratulate you guys for going through mine with me. Amanda, I thank you for sharing what you shared on the site. And I love this book I'm working from, guys. I love that it allows you to look at something as simple as work, something that we do every day that we're just doing, but are we taking it for granted? Are we paying attention to what we do? Are we valuing our work in our lives throughout our daily life? Obviously I just shared I'm not valuing my work when I'm at home. And it's not that I don't value it as much as I'm buying into those tapes. I found the cause of why I don't value it. I value work just as much, regardless of where I'm at, because I'm buying into those tapes. My work suffers at my house. That's the fact. Because when you are when you're being mindful, you're looking at the facts of the situation, the who, what, when, and where. And the who, what, when, and where for me is I am buying into old tapes. I am buying into the I'm not worthy and I'm less than. I am shutting down. What I can do to counter that is I can be active. I can take steps to my self-care at my house to not be shut down. So yeah, it was a big journey today and a big exploration and discovery. So I thank you for going on this journey with me. Amanda, I thank you for working through the packet with me. Like I said, I love this mindfulness journey journaling class. If I had many of you in here, we would sit down, we would go through the exercises. I would give you time to write the exercises, and we would share what we wrote. And there is a lot to process. If you need to stop the tape and just like, okay, Mary didn't give me enough time to think about it, we'll stop and think about it, and then go back onto it. So that's today's packet. And that was a lot of work we went through, and where we're at with it. So if you need to, and I think I'll close with the cleansing exercise again, because that was hard work today. And once again, go to the picture image of the water in your mind. Picture what surrounds it. Experience all the colors, sounds, and smells with it. Even taste the air on your tongue. Enjoy the beauty and peace of it. When you're ready, let yourself slip into the water and feel it relaxing and cleansing you. All your cares and anxieties are being washed away in the water. If your thoughts are jumbled, or there are just too many of them filling your head, feel them all being washed away with the water until your mind feels empty and refreshed. The more you see, hear, sense, smell, and taste the images, the more real the experience becomes, and the more cleansed you will feel. Stay as long as you can until you have to remove yourself and return to the present location. Make sure your feet feel heavy on the ground and your body feels solid before you open your eyes and continue with your day. I'm glad I repeated the cleansing exercise, guys. I was judging myself. I realized, wow, we're doing this. Don't need to judge myself for buying into those tapes. It just is. And I just need to work on making those tapes not valid. So I thank you for your time. I thank you for your effort. Enjoy. If you need anything, call 241-1411 and we'll, do what we can. Thank you for everybody. Bye.